The Explainable Artificial Intelligence Primer interactive interface collects the strategies and applications to support designers in developing new explainable artificial intelligence projects. People can discover and explore XAI items in the primer, which, similar to an art gallery or museum space, exhibits projects, art pieces, and research. Through serendipitous and open-ended exploration, designers can investigate the state of the art as a source of inspiration. The space collects a sample of 71 items coming from different venues, which include projects, research or installation, and are encoded as glyphs. Projects have been classified according to scenario of use, target audience, type of reasoning strategy, and type of media employed for addressing the explanation. At its first stage, the interface depicts a cluster of items, sometimes highlighted by annotation on the background. Three map-like glyphs describe the content of each cluster, including size with the number of single items belonging to the same cluster and color with the scenario of use. Projects are organized on 3 layers of depth. By zooming in, visitors can inspect the content of each cluster, revealing all the items with complementary metadata. For instance, black circles encode the target audience, and the rectangular shape on the top indicates the type of exploration. By clicking on each glyph, visitors reveal a tooltip that specifies metadata and directs them to the official website of the item. Finally, the network layer sheds light on the explanation strategies and media used in each cluster. When clicking on a chosen explanation strategy, like for instance metaphorical narrative, the minimap on the bottom right highlights where the same explanation strategy has been used. Thus, visitors can pan directly to other clusters and eventually explore and collect new strategies or items. Instead of using the zoom, users can also dig and emerge using the Exploration Modes panel containing the legend for decoding space and glyphs. Besides the open-ended exploration, the XAI Primer provides users with guided tours, as they were in a museum. Visitors can follow curated paths that highlight emerging aspects of the space. For instance, guided tours showcase items addressing explanation to a user. Finally, the search bar allows the user to look for specific authors of items and find them in the space. By clicking on the tooltip, visitors can also explore the design process page, where a qualitative interview with the author has been included. At the end of the session, opening the collection panel on the top right of the interface, visitors can review what they've gathered and download a TXT file as a blueprint for ideation. Moreover, beside the tool page, the XAI Primer provides users with a landing page where the project is briefly presented, the About page dedicated to the presentation of the interface with some exploration tips and details about the design process, and finally a Submit page that makes the XAI Primer a collaborative and growing tool, allowing visitors to submit projects or new strategies.